Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan video, and in this video we are going to take a look at the Goku. So this is a grand adventure quest for the Dragon Balls, and it's a new DB story event that looks like it's released a brand new LR Goku, or will eventually an LR Goku. Now Goku drops from stage 1. There is a boost for DB Saga units, and there is a support memory that you can get by completing missions that will give you a 2-turn buff for DB Saga units. Overall, it's a pretty good event, and honestly speaking, it's really cool that it looks like they're releasing another free-to-play LR. And we'll talk about how we know he's a free-to-play LR a little bit later, but just to cover the event, it's a DB Saga boost, so you can use that to boost your advantage. There is missions. The missions are pretty straightforward. A lot of them require you to use youth category units, units with the Innocence link, units from worthy rivals, units that are part of DB Saga, a Goku's family unit, etc. Pretty super duper simple to see. Honestly, at this point, it's very simple. I'll be building a team that will complete all the missions, but it's really nothing too crazy. It's honestly quite straightforward, and I think most people won't struggle with this. A lot of free-to-play units have come out that will allow you to complete these missions fairly easily. Now, in terms of the event, there's not too much that drops from here. The support memory is pretty useful and could eventually also get its own boost as well. A 2-turn 10% buff for DB Saga is nice for things like SBR and ESBR. In terms of the rest, Goku himself looks pretty good, even just for a unit that is an SSR. He looks really quite good, which I think is really good, which is great overall. I think in terms of him being a new LR, I think we'll talk about it, but it's like 90% possible that he's a new LR. So I think honestly he looks really solid though. He does really good damage already, even in his unawakened state, and so I'm excited to see how he is built, or how they change him as they Dokkan awaken him. It's highly likely they'll add more events over time that will Dokkan awaken him in future as well. So it's good that they're making new events, and there's quite a sizable chunk of stones. Obviously, if you are someone that's interested, you can switch scenario on, and then you'll be able to watch the storyline of Dragon Ball kind of play out for you through little cutscenes and little text dialogue boxes and everything. So if you're someone who's super interested, they actually put a lot of nice effort into this, which I think is really good. So yeah, for me, personally speaking, it's really cool. So for me, I think at the end of the day, this is a really nice event, and I'm super duper happy with this overall. So yeah, really excited about the new LR and about everything else really. So yeah, beyond that, the event doesn't drop too much else beyond the support memory and the Goku himself. So there's not really too much to farm here. You don't Dokkan awaken him from this event. There's no medals. Whether they will update this event or just continue to add more events remains to be seen. I assume they'll add new events, and that each event will be a stage towards awakening him to an LR. Because of that, you're probably going to want to farm a second copy of this guy already and put it up to SA 10. Because you don't want to use Kai's later on when he does become an LR unit. Now, overall, I would say that, just looking at Goku on first glance, his potential has a lot of passive. Not only does he gain attack and defense per DB Saga, but he's already raising attack and defense 1 turn on his super. He's got built-in additionals as well for Earthbred fighters. So yeah, I think overall he's looking really solid, and I think that passive has really good room to grow and become something super good overall. So yeah, beyond that, I think Goku's really great. Now this team that I've built here will complete all of the missions and categories, so if you're looking to just finish all the missions, you can use this team and you'll get everything done pretty easily. But obviously I'm not going to make you be subject to watching all of that, so just going to skip ahead on all of that, finish all the stages, and then come back to explain how Goku is an LR. So we'll do a little time skip. There we go, we've skipped ahead into the future, and we're going to claim all these missions, which is everything we need. We'll get the new support memory, which is great. If we go and check on the stage, we will have the ability to do the new support memory, which is fantastic. So there it is, 100 red film, not too bad. I think it's pretty good overall. But let's talk about Goku for a second. So Goku has a tier A type stat system. So if we unlock all of Goku's hidden potential here, you'll see that Goku has the ability to get 5,000 in his stat groups. Now this is an A tier system or a normal unit tier system, so you can see already that that's quite high. Now if you look at most other free-to-play units, and this is not a set rule, but most other free-to-play units have what's called a tier C system, where they gain around 3,000 or so. Some of them have a tier B, which is 4,000, but most that have tier A are LRs. So for example, if you compare Goku to Goku and Arale, you'll notice that they have a very similar stat system. So this is a sign that Goku is an LR. Basically, most free-to-play units that are LRs have these A tier stat systems. So this is kind of the clearest sign that Goku is an LR unit, and it's a way you can tell that a unit is an LR unit going forward. If they have an A tier system, there's a high chance that they are an LR. This is because free-to-play units rely a lot on their stats being lower to compensate for being free-to-play with their crazy passives. So in turn, the LRs get normal stat systems to make them far more usable. Beyond that as well, we can tell that Goku is not Dokkan awakening into a Goku because he's not on Pure Saiyans or Goku's family, which means that Goku is more than likely going to be awakening into Goku and Krillin, which is one of the LRs that we're still due, a Master Roshi, Goku and Krillin. But yeah, that's it from me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.